It's a blessing to me that we should meet. So let's thank each in a seat and even those on their feet. See, we didn't think we'd be doing this back in 2003, but hey, here we are on live stream Podbean. Let's hit it off like 80s melodies from Aretha and Tina T. All about that RESPECT that allows one to listen and the other to speak. If we seek, we can find the pod poet that's inside. However, we should remember a poem doesn't have to rhyme, and it can be a full page or just a few chat lines. You can be grown or a child. You or I may have the words the divine uses to save lives. But however you spend your time, right now, we are live.
All right. Yeah.
Welcome one and all.
Yep.
Yes, indeed. Give it up for yourselves.
All right.
Thank you for coming out. Right. Glad to have you at the Pod Poets Lounge. I am your host, Naquel. I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. We have a fun and an exciting lineup for you this evening. So get comfortable, enjoy yourself. We want you to enjoy the experience. Think of it as a giant pod beanbag. You're just going to find yourself. It's going to turn to the shape of your butt so it's nice and comfy. It's just for you. I want you to find your space here. And joining us tonight should be three dynamic spoken word artists. We have two of them already present in the building doing their thing. And they have just a passion for poetry, but are so much more than that off stage. And the key thing is that they also love good trivia. So I don't know how great they are.
I don't know about that, but you know.
You guys are going down.
We will see. We will see. They definitely love a good trivia. So that's the idea here, is to fuse spoken word and trivia to have a really good time. And we want you guys to be a part of it, all of those that are listening. So we'll get to know them.
Wait, can we just acknowledge your sound bites real quick? Like the laughs and the claps? That's I'm feeling that.
Yes, we can. I'll give it up for Podbean for the available sound effects. You try to go so cool. When you can. Yeah, it's dope. It's dope. I'm loving this platform, and as you can see, I'm loving this platform. I'm having fun with it. So we're gonna get to know everybody through their stories, through their art, through their heart. Some fun while we're doing all of that. So is everybody ready? Can I get a hell? Yeah. Can I get an absolutely in the chat room? We good to
absolutely.
Go? Absolutely.
All right. Welcome back, Yana. Welcome back. Goku-san, I see you joined up. I joined. Thank you for coming through, sir. All right, so let's get to know him. We'll start with the queen from Queens. Welcome, J. Rose.
All right.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, so happy to have you. And a warm welcome for Furious Lord.
Thank you.
Yes.
All right.
Pleasure to have you guys here. Absolutely appreciate it. We're going to wait for Poetics to join, and can't wait to have him on board as well. An amazing person. So welcome to the show. I'm so grateful for each of you that you're able to make it, to be a part of it. Thank you so much for being here. The people that are here on this show, I've been promoting it for some time now, and they're excited to get to know you guys. And now I want to start with you, J. Rose, aka Jasmine.
It's the other way around.
Right? I need to flip
you gotta say the whole government.
So I already, I'm sure they love your laugh. I can feel the smile through the mic and through this. So tell us a little bit about yourself. Introduce yourself to the people.
Hey people, how's it going? I'm J. Rose. I'm a spoken word poet from Queens. I've been writing for 20 years. I've been performing for about 5 years. I've known Naquel since probably the beginning of my journey as a spoken word poet. So I love that we've both grown so much in this time, and I love that we've been part of each other's journey. So it's really dope. I currently, I am a curator of events and a host. So I host monthly open mics, I host showcases, I host small business expos. So I provide a platform for creative people as well as entrepreneurs. And recently I launched a talk show called The J Rose Experience, where I interview creative people. We have group discussions. We play games too, and it's really dope. We have 5 episodes out right now. Got a couple more to release, so I'm really excited about that.
Yes. Kind of like if to me, if there were a word to describe you, Superwoman might fit the bill. You just do so much, and you're so committed to the service of those that you impact. I think that's really, really dope. So I want to know if you can you share a poem with us? Do you have something for us?
Oh my gosh, sure.
Yes, on the spot, just like that.
Okay. Sure. Okay, so I have like a classic piece that I do everywhere. It's really old. It is one of my favorite pieces, but I do have some new shit that I wrote. I started kind of dabbling into kind of like fake rapping, you know, kind of like writing. I call it writing bars. I'm not a rapper. I'm not trying to be a rapper. I'm a poet. So I don't know what y'all want to hear. I'll do the bars. Hopefully y'all like that. It doesn't have a title. But let me
You're gonna give us more later too. Remember that. You gotta give us more later.
So I'll give you this now, and then I'll give you some more later. But let me get away from my son, because as soon as he hears me spitting, he starts to like make beats for me, and it's crazy.
No way.
Yeah, it's great. He's very musically inclined, but I don't have time for that right now. Okay, so here it goes. Hope y'all like it.
Okay.
They want to hear my story. I don't know where to start. Do I say what's on my mind, or do I speak what's in my heart? All I know is boca stories that could tear my soul apart. They dancing with my demons. I could see them in the dark. But I'm about to flip the shit and write a new story. Starring the queen in me with all her fucking glory. Rolling with the punches. No hit could ever floor me. Weathering through life, no matter sunny, stormy. Golden gloves with the shit you could just imagine. Essential like the oil, so my mama named me Jasmine. But you could call me J-Rose, because I'm growing in this garden. Petals for my thoughts, watch me blossom into magic. Crumbled into pieces, I could write a book about it. My vibe got your girl looking at me like she bout it. But I ain't here for that shit, man. I could do without it. I'll be on my doing shit and you just talk about it. Yeah, I needed time off. I took a little break. Yeah, I fucked up, but I learned from my mistakes. I hired new standards, then I gave them a raise. That self-love really pays. Word. Now I stand on top like I'm standing on a plane. Queen of the steep, out here manifesting rain, ruling my path like the neurons in the brain. Nothing standing in the way of dreams I must attain. Life got tough, yo. I try to walk away, but my purpose came clear like a bright and sunny day. Now I'm doing shit that they once said was insane. The universe spoke, and I finally caught its aim. Thank you.
Yes, all right.
Yes. Dope.
All right. Okay.
Fire. Love it.
Thank you.
Yes.
I want to hide.
And there's more to come, y'all. There's more to come. That is the one and only J Rose. Jimmy, thanks for coming through. Appreciate it. Yes. And so the other day I saw a post from you, J Rose, on Facebook, and I think I saw it going around where people are asking people that know them what they thought about them, or what was their first impression. I think is the wording. The first impression of you when they saw you perform, I said she loves deep. I said she loves deep. Now, what was some of the other things that people said?
People said that. Oh gosh. People were like dropping gifs of like fire, pictures of fire, emoji. And and people were saying like dope artist, amazing spoken word, wow. Somebody put goat, but I think that's a little bit too much. But so I'm like, wait, not chill. But yeah, people were just like giving me like really positive feedback, and it felt good. It felt good to know that like my audience enjoys what I'm putting out there. It felt genuine, so I really appreciated it.
Yeah, that's dope. I love how you utilize that platform as well to connect between that and Instagram. Also,
I'm jumping on a million platforms right now. Like I had to,
connecting them all. Definitely, man.
Yeah, I had to cancel all my live events. So what I did was I just put everything on Zoom. So now I'm hosting a weekly virtual open mic on Zoom every Friday. Last night we did it, and we had about 55 people in the room, and like 42 performers performed throughout the segment of the night, which is really dope.
Y'all gotta check that out.
Yeah, pull up. It's on Zoom. If you follow me on Instagram, you could. All the information is in the link in my bio.
Okay, and at any time, if you want, you can text your info, and everybody that's in the room can see it in the chat.
Oh,
yeah. And if somebody asks you a question, tell them right there in the chat. Yes, on IG.
Say less. Cool.
Link. Boom.
Yeah, everything's on the bio.
Yes. Another person that utilizes that platform. I actually saw one of your poems either yesterday or today, Furious. The one that you wrote, I think it might be the latest one, called Symptom, or you just started with that word?
I just started with started with the word. The title came to me later. It's called COVID Spiracy number 19. And that one, I just named it actually this morning. I wrote it. I woke up at around 2:45 this morning, and I wrote it. And the thing was, I kept telling myself, I'm not going to write about COVID-19. I'm just going to get it out of my head, get it out of my mind, because it's just too damn depressing. And so I just the poem just came to me anyway, and I just wrote it. So that's just what happened. Yeah.
Got you. That's speaking exactly to how we're dealing with the situation, coming full circle to how the show started, just what people are doing. Beautiful. I'm gonna get to know you a little bit more because you got a lot going on. But do you have something you could share with the folks right now?
If you would like, I could do. Would you like for me to do that one, or would you like for me to do something else?
It's all up to you.
All right. All right. I just wrote this one. It was supposed to be for Black History Month and Women's History Month as well. But due to the fact that the COVID, came through, I didn't get a chance to go to a lot of spots like I wanted to. So this one, this is a new one. I just memorized it actually. So yeah. So my heroes are different from yours. They were hidden from me in unwritten textbooks and mystery literature. Didn't make it into classrooms, and before afterthoughts of slavery, their bravery was omitted. Skipped over for tyrants and colonizing conquerors and selected supremacist memory. Depicted as enemies in folklorized lies, despised for their resiliency. Supermen and women lynched by their own capes, forced to uplift in silence. Defy science through nonviolence. Defy science through nonviolence. Left with it just escaped from me. Yeah. Oh wow, man.
It's all good. Come on.
Oh wow, man. Oh wow, man. It just left me.
All good.
Left with selective memories. Depicted as enemies in folklorized lies, despised for their resiliency. Supermen and women lynched by their own capes, forced to uplift in silence, defy science through nonviolence, left unbalanced by the stance of peace and love promised from above, nailed to crucifixes that hung from necks to keep them in check, sing anthems that robbed them of self-respect, left to neglect their true blessings in retrospective, deceptive historical tutorials, morals twisted to sin against them, downplayed by bullet spray to counter against the sun rays. My heroes are different from yours. They were taken away in squad cars and stagecoaches, ships that turned into pages ripped out of scripts, lips that were sewn shut by hypocritical oaths, with hands placed over darkened hearts to shield from feeling. Patriots stripped of their countries before they ever pledged, forced to fight in wars that escorted them to the backs of buses. No parades or marching bands with colorful floats, just footnotes left somewhere between the margins of forgotten eras, left behind on the front lines. My heroes are different from yours. They were raped into wedlock by deadlocked juries of their tears, forced into matrimony by revisionist history, hips and thighs hissed into whispers, whipped out of shape, martyred into mistresses by unbelieving faiths, gave birth to nations while being treated as livestock, rocked into the cradles of civilization. I feel their vibrations in every stroke of the key. Hear their cries between the lines of your lies, unidentified by what you objectified and abducted into the meaning of hero. My heroes are different from yours. Thank you.
Yes. Whew. That was fire.
Wasn't
Thank
it?
You. Thank you.
Yes.
Powerful, yo.
I'm about to come up too. Wait till I come back.
So this is the stuff I love. Go ahead, bro.
Oh no, I was I haven't been performing for a couple of years. You know this. I had spoke to you about this before, and I'm so uplifted by what's going on right now, even though a lot of this stuff is going down. What I'm trying to do is to get back into the feel of things. And, it's a short derailment, but something, what I realized by all this is that nothing derails the art form. I wasn't even aware that you can do shit like this, to be honest with you. I mean, I'm a caveman. I'm somebody like, I'm 45 years old. I didn't even think you can do stuff like this. So when I see people doing live open mics on Instagram and Facebook and stuff like that, I'm like, wow. I'm like, wow, you can do this stuff. I can still hear poetry, even though I'm, locked down in this apartment building. So I'm just uplifted by the whole thing, So the resiliency of our artists, this just something else.
Something to behold, indeed. I want to switch things and get into the game show portion. Yeah. All right. So we're about to test some trivia knowledge now. All right. So we got a few different categories. And
all right.
That means if something sounds like it might be easy, I know you texted me earlier, Furious. You said you're not great at trivia games.
No, I don't remember shit. Yeah. Yeah, I don't remember much.
All right, so this is trivia design. It's all multiple choice. So we got a few different categories, and we're gonna do the first round. Ask a few questions. It doesn't matter who answers first, but if you think you know the answer, go ahead and say it. You can go ahead and type it as well if you want to play along. In the next round, though, this is the first round. In the next round, the questions are going to be specific. So, Jay Rose, I'm going to ask you a question. Furious, I'm going to ask you a question. And you guys are going to be able to have the audience call in. Anybody in the audience that's listening right now, heads up. During that round, I'm going to open up the call line so that they can call in. So you can call in and answer the question. And I don't know, I want to put a prize there. So if you call in and you answer the question correctly, you can win money for the person you answer the question correctly for. So that sounds nice, right?
Yes, he got money.
This might be the only time I do it where money's involved. We'll see. But I just think it's a.
Don't worry, we're gonna get you some sponsors, and you're not gonna have to worry about that.
Yeah, I like the sound of that. So let's get right into it. We're gonna have let's have you Furious. Let's have you start it off. So these are the categories. Let me type it in here as well so everybody knows. Now, again, this game is spoken word and trivia. So it's going to have to do with something with poetry and or spoken word. All right. Got this. Put a little background music real quick. Let me, while I post these in here. Yes. Feeling good. Everybody's here at the PodPoets Lounge. Loving the vibe. Come on up to the front. I don't know where you're seated right now, but I need you in the front. Okay. I don't care if you're 6 feet out. That rule doesn't apply here. All right. Get comfortable. Touch somebody. God damn it. Come on. Don't get me mad. All right. So these are the categories. Will not be televised. You see those?
Yes.
Hip hop versus Shakespeare. Poet laureate. Who said it? And movies. So, my good man, the floor is yours. What category would you like to start with?
Start with movies.
Okay, and it's 1 point for the first round. 1 point per question.
All right.
All right. Your question is, can you hear that music? Is it a little light? A little bit.
Not really.
Right. Okay. Question. The 1989 movie Dead Poets Society was a story about an English teacher that inspires his students with life lessons, and he helped them discover the love of poetry. What was the actor's name that played the teacher?
My God. Was it Robert Downey Jr.?
Robin Williams.
Okay, so
Robin Williams.
Was it A, Kevin 12 Feet Away Spacey? Was it B, Jim, maybe Crazy Carrie? Was it C, Eddie Comeback Murphy? Or was it D, Robin Williams?
It's D.
Kevin Spacey.
It's D, Robin Williams.
It is actually not Kevin 12 Feet Away Spacey, but it is Robin Williams.
It's Robin Williams. Oh shit!
That's
I got
terrible.
one right.
I've never seen that movie.
Oh shit!
How am I a poet?
Oh shit! I actually got one right for the night. All right, that's it. Yeah.
All right, J Rose, throwing it over to you.
All right.
What category, my dear?
I'll take.
What didn't know that.
I'll take hip hop versus Shakespeare.
Okay. So in this category, I'm gonna give you a quote, and you've got to tell me if it's from Shakespeare or if it's a quote taken from hip hop.
Okay.
You ready?
All right.
Okay. Not marble nor the gilded monuments of princes shall outlive this powerful rhyme, but you shall shine.
That sounds like Shakespeare.
Need me to repeat it?
Yeah, say it again.
Not marble nor the gilded monuments of princes shall outlive this powerful rhyme, but you shall shine.
I think that's Shakespeare. Sorry, let me go back inside.
That's all right.
I live across the street from a hospital.
It sounds to me like someone's gonna go get help. That's all I'm hearing
There's
right now.
about
This is
no,
reality.
there's like 5 fire trucks out there and all this other stuff. So I'm being nosy, my bad.
It's all good. Hip hop from Furious Lord, William Shakespeare from Jimmy, and Inspired says hip hop, and Poetic said hip hop. But Jasmine, you said Shakespeare, and you are correct.
Oh, wow.
That was Shakespeare.
That was not a bar. That's not. That was not a bar.
All right.
So give it up to you. All right.
Thank you.
Furious, you're up.
Okay.
Sir. What category do you want to choose from?
Movies again.
Movies. Okay. I'm gonna hit you with this. Based off an ancient Chinese poem, this animated film tells the tale of a young woman who takes the place of her father in the Chinese army. What is the name of?
Oh wow.
Sorry.
All right.
Come on, man. I've been binging on Disney Plus for like 3 weeks now, guys.
All right.
Yo, man, it's hilarious. Well, Jimmy got it early too. Jimmy got it real early. He did. Facts.
Yeah,
facts.
Jimmy.
It's Mulan.
All right.
I'm sorry.
Oh man. No. No, that's cool. That's cool.
All
right. So here we go now for a bonus. All right. Matter of fact, since she snatched that up real quick, I didn't even get to the question. Furious, for a bonus. What two animals or pets accompanied her in the film? Was it A, a cricket and an eagle? B, let me put it in here for the people to see as well. Was it A, cricket and an eagle? Was it B, a dragon and a rabbit? D, a cricket and a dragon? Or did I write that? I meant C. See, that's what happens when you have a typo. C was the cricket and dragon, or B, a dog and a hawk.
I haven't seen any Disney I haven't seen any Disney movies, so I'm gonna guess Dragon and Cricket.
Okay. So listen, I saw that Jimmy gave you the answer.
Who?
I saw that Jimmy Crumbs. He gave you the answer in the chat. I saw it.
He did? I didn't see him.
Did.
I haven't been reading it.
I don't
Oh,
believe you.
Jimmy, you got me in trouble. I just guessed it, man. Yeah.
Yes, no love. It
It
was a cricket and a dragon.
Jimmy cheated for me, and I didn't even see where he.
I'll give you half a
That's
point.
all right, Jimmy. All right. Oh man. All right. That's cool though. That's cool. Man.
No, audience participation is what we want right now. All
right.
J Rose, you are up. And what category for you, my dear?
Hello?
Need them again?
Yes, please.
No problem. Movies?
Oh, okay. No. Okay, I got you. I want to go with, what was the last category?
Will not be televised.
Yeah, that one. Let's go with that one.
Okay. In the 1986 poem by Gil Scott Heron called "The Revolution Will Not Be Televised," you got to finish. You got to find the next line of the poem. Gil Scott says, "You will not be able to stay home, brother. You will not be able to plug in, turn on, and drop out. You will not be able to A, bake pancakes in a Harlem sanctuary. B, lose yourself on Skag and Skig. C, see Xerox commercials with Reagan. Or D, write poems just for the hell of it."
C,
see Xerox commercials with Reagan. That is actually not correct.
Oh shit! Oh
The
shit!
answer is B.
Is B?
Yep. Oh wait, got
What
it.
was
Yes.
B? What was B?
You will not be able to lose yourself on Skag and Skig.
damn! I
What-
should
what
have
is-
went
what
with
is-
my first one. That's
what
why I
is
was gonna
Skag and
pick
Skig, though?
out of myself. Who
I-
knows?
What is-
It's like Skag.
I think
like,
it's drug.
like Skag music, like skid of Skag. Like
Ah,
scat
okay.
music, I think. I don't know.
I thought you was trying to trick us by like some new
Like he made
you
up the
know
word.
yeah, or some like type of internet thing, like Instagram or TikTok or some shit. That's what I thought. Yeah. All right.
Damn.
I
Was it
wouldn't
drug?
throw that
All right.
curveball.
I should have
All
went
right,
with
all
my
right.
first thought, man. I see you guys. Those
Yes.
of you listening, don't doubt yourself, yo. Don't doubt yourself. Don't second guess yourself.
But
I thought it was
what
every
happened.
answer.
I
I
can
thought it
get
was
it.
every answer but that one. Yeah. That was
No,
the right one. All right.
He does say that.
Yeah. Oh shit.
I believe he said
All right.
every line in that choice.
All right.
So we have 2 points for J Rose, 2 points for Furious. Tell me.
Oh, okay.
All right. And just real quick, reminding everybody, I want to thank you so much for tuning into the Pod Poets Lounge. You're listening to Naquel. I'm a poet, I'm a host, but I love doing this. And thank you so much for taking the time. We appreciate you. We got some awesome poets on the line playing a game with us. And so far, lots of fun. And everybody in your audience tuning in and checking in. We are about to get right into another poem, actually, because I want to keep this thing within an hour. Actually got about 20 minutes left, and I would love to open up the mic later on and have some folks call in if they can. And like I said, see if we can win a few dollars. Maybe share a poem or two. If you're out there listening and you're interested, if you have your poem book, open up the mic, call in, share something, build with us, vibe with us. So, real quick question for you, J Rose. So, one of the things that you do through your platform is your show that you do on it's weekly now, right? Every Tuesday.
The talk
YouTube
show.
show?
We release, yeah,
Talk
every
show.
episode. Yes.
What was and I'd like you to share a piece for us if you could after you talk a little bit about that. What was the inspiration behind that? And what's like the importance of having that platform and utilizing it going forward?
Well, the inspiration for it came from like already hosting events where people have to like physically attend. And like I'm the type of person that I'm always like, well, what else can I do with this? Well, what else can I do? Like I'm always trying to like evolve whatever situation I'm in. So I was thinking to myself, like, how can I reach a bigger audience? How can I like connect these creatives that I showcase and come to my events to perform? Like, how can I help them reach a bigger audience? Other than depending people to physically like walk into a place in a venue and see them. And through like little snippets on social media, like what can I do? How can I bring this to more people? And I was like, oh, I can do like a podcast or like a talk show, and I could like stream it because I can like reach the entire world. Like I don't have to depend on people to physically walk into a place or buy tickets to come into an event. They can click on something and see these amazing creatives that I like encounter on the daily. So I teamed up with it was a journey. It's not like I had the vision and then the next few days I had a show. It took trial and error. I filmed in 2 different locations before I found my new location and permanent location, or that's our location. We filmed the whole first season there. I started with a different production team that was really just like a bunch of people that I knew. We just kind of got together to try to get like 2 episodes going before I could find a team to like rock with me throughout the rest of the season. That didn't work out. Then I finally connected with a production team called Point Theory Media, who is owned by a really good friend of mine, Vega Montanez. He's a really dope lyricist, and he started his own production company, and he luckily has a huge clientele, so he's able to do things with creative people and artists at a way lower rate because he has income coming through like his big clients. So he's able to like do things for like a little fish like me. So that's
that's one of the things to me is like just how you network.
That's like build. That's my middle name. Like that's what I do.
I think
that's
such a powerhouse when it comes to that. Like seriously, like that. When I think about you, that's one of the core thing that comes to mind. Is that? Can you share one more piece for us?
Yeah, for sure. All right, I got this piece titled "The Bad Bitch Syndrome."
All right.
It's the oldest goodie.
Say the title again.
It's titled "The Bad Bitch Syndrome."
All right.
All right. So you ready?
All right. Yep.
Fierce is like, oh shit.
Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna drop some gems. That's all. All right. I see you admiring the Boricua jeans in my jeans. That's right. These curves were cultivated by rice and beans. Your eyes devour me as if they haven't feasted in weeks, but you're too blind to see that there's true gems in me. There's true gems in me. Do you hear me? There's true gems in me. My wound controlled by the moon like the waves of the seas. My strength fed by the labor fruits of Mother Earth, and my path beaten, yet resilient. Enduring more pain and suffering than any man can stand. The threshold is pretty high for what it's worth. So no, I'm no bad bitch. You see, bad bitches chew holes in your clothes and they bury your keys in the ground. I pierce your mind with spears of knowledge, and I bury the notion that my body's your playground. Bad bitches play fetch, and they don't even bring back the stick. I got time for your games of that bullshit you spit. But you don't hear me though. You too busy breaking your neck to catch a glimpse of the switch in my hips. So get it straight, my dude. In no way, shape, or form in my household pet, I'm no bad bitch. You see me, I'm a muse of my own creations. And I use the language of art to express who I am, but you seem to be lost in translation. I'm a soldier of my own revolution, and my battle cries will never fall upon deaf ears. So here, revel in this representation. I stick up my middle fingers. So for the last time, this queen from Queens is no bad bitch. You see, bad bitches, they chained up to anything that'll hold them down. Meanwhile, I stride with my head held high, rocking wisdom on my crown. Majestic gems are fixed in my thoughts. I'm dropping jewels of guidance. Paradox of virtue through my pupils, they shine. And all you gotta do is take a look at my eyes and see that being a bad bitch is a false reality. My queens, you hold the royal bearers of our future. You're the fire that simmers in the eyes of truth. Please understand that the last thing you want to be called is a bad bitch, because bad bitches sleep outside and get beat with rolled up New York Times for shitting inside. You feel me?
All right.
Yes. Dropping jewels of guidance.
All right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
One of my favorite
Yes,
lines
ma'am.
in there.
Yes, lady. Yeah.
Gracias.
All right.
Gracias.
You're welcome. And so,
Thank you.
You're welcome, Mr. Furious. So listen, y'all gotta make sure you stay connected to these artists when you leave this live cast. Follow them. Their information is in the about. All you got to do is tap that and connect. Amazing, amazing artists. And coming right up, Mr. Furious Lord, I got a question for you. Sir. Now, we met back in like 2015, around November, when you were part of you are a founding member of the spoken word poetry group Terrorist Syndicate. That's where you and I cross paths, and you guys, you yourself released your album, a solo project. At the time, it was actually an album release for your group. You guys put out Bulletproof Dashikis. Am I correct?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Was that your first album as a group? Or?
As a group, that was our first album. Yes, that was the first EP that we did as a group. Bulletproof Dashikis. Yes.
So yeah, you've been in the game quite a while. Put a lot of time into it, and you came together with your first solo project titled Bionic Buffalo Soldier, Hardcore Poetics by Furious Lord. Can you tell us about that name, the title, and just about working on that project and what it meant to you as a solo project?
Hello?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, bro. Okay. Yeah, as a solo project, it means everything to me because, when you put out a CD or an album, that's something that people just can't take away from you. It's going to be there forever. As long as there's technology, it's there. And so if you have any message to deliver, it's going to be there for the rest of time, even when you go, even when you're gone. So it wasn't my idea to do that. I didn't think that I had it in me to do an album. My brother, Kontiki XL, Tiki Wordsworth, he was the brain behind everything. He was like, yo, Furious, some of your old poems that you spit that you never even done on the microphone. I got. Oh, sorry. Oh, all right.
Poetics just joined us.
Oh, all right. What's up?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay, so I was saying, he was like, I got tracks that you can spit these poems on. And we were fooling around in the studio and everything like that. Like, yo, you are doing an album. And I was like, okay, I'm doing an album. So we did it, and it came off, it G'd off, and it sounds completely different than anything else that's been put out. And I'm just really proud of it right now. I'm really happy about it. Bulletproof Dashikis was just something that came to me. Like when you're writing a poem, you're like, what do I title this? I don't know what I'm going to title it. And then you have an epiphany, and that's it. Bionic Buffalo Soldier, I thought was kind of crazy. Excuse me, sorry, a crazy name at first, and then it started making sense to me, And I'm like, yeah, that's a perfect way to sum up everything that's on the album. So that's what happened with that. Yeah.
Beautiful. Can you share a poem with us off
sure.
the album, Bionic Buffalo Soldier?
Off of Bionic Buffalo Soldier?
It doesn't have to be.
All right. I was gonna do this COVID. Did you want me to do that one or? Yeah, I'll do the COVID conspiracy one. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Symptom of a system of infectious oppression. Dry cough, unnoticed for decades. Mucus dripping from the mouths of elected officials, protected by the disease, erected on top of bodies used to support monotone thrones. Easy lays the crown on the head of a court jester, appointed king by nationalist favors, handed out at a party with no DJ, yet everyone's dancing to every new tune spun by the CDC. Still experimenting with novel viruses, playing show and tell with epidemic models. public watching death tolls like the Dow Jones, forced to take stock in what liars are buying and selling just to make sense of lockdowns and quarantines, rushing to buy toiletries while masks run out of existence because they were made in China, where authoritarianism is best for business. Remember Tiananmen Squared. It's an equation they hoped you forgot while they wheel out rotting corpses out the back of hospital loading docks, keep 6 feet away and socially distant while they adjust whether or not the virus is airborne. Disaster porn is a monthly favor, yet it still tastes like apple pie lies. Thank you.
Heavy, man. Woo.
Thank you.
Yo, that was fire, yo.
So you wrote that recently, right?
This
That's
one
fresh off the
was,
press.
yeah, that one was wrote 2:45 a.m. Yesterday. Yeah,
Man.
2:45 a.m.
Man,
Yeah,
it's
man.
not. Yeah. Whew. So, Poetics, ladies and gentlemen, joined us. Are you on the line, bro?
What's up, brother? You on? Oh, he's not on the. All right.
He says.
All right.
Maybe his.
I
thing
hear
might be
him.
on
I hear
mute.
him.
Well, he was the third. Hello. You sound far away. Oh, technical difficulty. No problem. I can
Can you hear me
you.
now?
Hello.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right, what's going on?
How are you, good brother?
I'm doing well.
We're feeling all right. That's good to hear. We're just having a little fun here. Yes. So happy that you could join us. J Rose is here. Furious is here.
What
The
up?
people are
Right,
here.
What's going
What's up?
on?
What's up?
What's up?
All right, family. All right.
How you doing?
Doing well. How y'all doing?
This is my
Kicking
boy
back
right
in the
here,
Pod
man.
Bees
This
Lounge.
family.
Yeah.
All right.
It's definitely
PodPoets Lounge is looking real nice.
I did catch the end of the last poem, my brother. That was deep. It was deep. It was insightful. It was everything. I appreciate that.
Hey,
Thank
let
you,
me
brother.
ask you
Thank you.
something. Let me ask you something, Poetics. Pardon me there. Did that poem move you? Does it inspire you to spit anything in particular? Because
Yeah.
can you share something that poem moved you to think about?
So I can give you my take on it, and then if you allow me to get to my vehicle, because I had to go out and get some supplies. Ran into a little situation earlier, which is why I was late. But if you let me get to my vehicle, I have a poem that I have written out. Don't have it committed to memory just yet, but I definitely have a poem that's written out. But in terms of Furious's poem, it definitely painted a picture. It put it into perspective.
Gotcha.
And, a lot of people, this thing is affecting a lot of people in different ways. So from being an inconvenience to actually impacting somebody's life. And so what that did right there was just put a perspective on it for me. Drew a picture of the pandemonium, the chaos that people are going through, and how it's being kind of carried out, how it's being pumped, how it's being, bombarded by fear. And and I don't get me wrong, people need to, like they need to be prepared. But there is a lot of sensationalism and fear mongering going on. So that's what it is for me.
Indeed, I appreciate your take on it. I'm so I'm a little bit bummed out that you weren't able to join the program early on, just because I know you have so much to let the people know about what you're doing, the moves you're making. But what we did tell them a little bit about what you're doing with Can't Quarantine Art, so that they can stay connected and check that out. I think that statement in and of itself is so powerful at a time like this. I think you move with a message of and a vibe of hope in just your brand. So I'm looking forward to having doing the program again. To really get into stuff like that. The guests on the show, as you can see, J Rose got the family. I had to send my chief to the side for a hot second. But we're living our lives and still just getting through with all that we do and just following our passion. So if you do have something poetic, please come through and share it real quick. I wanted to open up the phone lines and see if somebody, I think we might be able to get one person to call in and read or share a piece of their poem
Yay.
before we wrap up.
All right.
Really nice.
That'd be dope.
Yeah, I would love it. Everybody vibing with us all night.
Facts.
Been real cool. The Pod Poets Lounge. How it sounds. Power sound. I could be corny. Listen, I'm a human being. Right?
You allowed, man.
I'm allowed, right?
You're allowed, bro. You're allowed, man. We all allowed, man.
Poetic. You gonna call in?
Yeah. Give me a second. I'm gonna run out real quick. I got something for you. That I do want to share.
All right, brother.
Give me 5 minutes. I'm gonna do.
Jimmy said he's corny too. Yo, I love when people can relate. I don't feel alone. I have something, but I don't remember them by heart, and that's fine. See, one of the things that I really plan to do is when I'm not Poetics, just let me know when you're ready to go, brother, and the mic is yours.
Yeah.
We want to get you ready.
Nah, not just yet. Give me like 2 minutes.
Okay. One of the things that I want to do on this platform is maybe like a set show kind of like this, but also open mics. I would love to utilize the platform for open mics so I can engage the community a little bit more. Open up the microphone.
Yeah, that's dope. You definitely
do some spitting.
Gotta do that, just do some
brainstorming. Just vibing, just absolutely.
Listen,
vibing.
if you can convince a group of people to follow you to a platform that they've never used before, like you're influencing a movement. You know what I mean? You're like being a pioneer in this time where like we can't even like be around each other to like build and grow. So we're like finding ways to still build and grow. Like when like a root of a tree, like when it's growing and then there's something in the way, it starts to grow around it. It still finds a way. And that's us right now.
Yeah, that resilience, that spirit of resilience. Absolutely. Yeah, I think everybody echoes that. Yeah, for sure.
Yes, I'm all about that. One of my saying is keep growing. Like that's what I say all the time.
Yeah. No reason in being
brother.
Back. You ready?
Yeah, I just wanted to touch on one thing about that, about the hosting the open lives, keeping people active. One thing is about keeping a sense of normalcy, keeping a sense of humanity. We are in these times, and it's easy for us to get subdued by a lot of panic, a lot of uncertainty. But when you have such a familiar, I guess you could say, showcase on these platforms as in spoken word, you really start to be able to connect with people. Because I think because the times are so strange, it makes you connect even more. Like you're more interested in what people are out here doing and saying. So I believe it just keep people tuned in to themselves. So I do have a piece.
Okay, let me introduce you properly.
All right.
I gotta introduce you properly, ladies and gentlemen. Put your hands together and give it up for Poetic.
Yep.
Appreciate you, family. So this piece, I have not yet named it or titled it, but it definitely has been inspired by the current times. So it starts off like this. The facade is falling. The facade is falling. The facade is falling. Pandemic brought sight to our dependence. Pandemic brought sight to our dependence. Pandemic brought sight to our dependence. How ironic, we brought tissue to soften our environment. I believe they fed us bullshit just in case we're locked in this place. Erase my goals just to write them down again. But this time, on a longer time frame. But this is the perfect time to recharge the grind. Get the little things out the way. Refresh the screen. Don't look like these days are winding down. Dream. But dream bigger this time around. Build it out a little further. Invest in your knowledge. Power to the people once we see through this plot twist. Ready to ride as traffic starts tightening up. As the leash starts tightening chest pains. Wish the best for everyone affected. But just remember, each one of us, we're battle tested. We've been through the ups and downs. We had a ladder present. And when the ladder's present, make sure you pull up your next of kin. We're in this together. But it might just be me. See, sometimes it feels like we blame each other for our own misery. Keep it 100. This is a good time to attack the market with new industry. Get back on the scene, and now black women took over the hair industry. Like the market's shocked. Who's putting up numbers now? But then again, I saw 2 federal agents yesterday sitting trying to figure which way this is going to lean. But no matter which way the pendulum swings, faith gets us through everything. See, I'm the child of the Most High. Never been the son of man. Looking at my ancestors, never wanted anything other than entrusted with carrying out your plan. Could we really contemplate the intricate plot twist as human nature when Mother Nature been orchestrating all of this? Symphonies, pianos on the keys of life, feels like man been playing out of place. Offbeat, marching to their own drum without harmony and a little left past balance. Tip skills, tip drills, digging into the hole. Digging in holes, looking for gold. Feels like in life there's nothing but pimps and hoes. And then there's us, willing and killing just to keep our souls. But sometimes you got to get excited for the battle. Sometimes you got to look inside and say, I'm tired of being lied to. Tied to an idea that's not conducive to our spiritual. Like surrounded by a moral compass that's unethical. All entitled to their own views. But if their vision ain't mutually beneficial, then keep me out your peripheral. I'm talking both sides. Service to be reciprocal. But if this sacrifice isn't equal, leave me out like a remainder. Last man standing as odds stack up. I'll bet money on myself daily. To be self-sustainable is the common goal, the model for the new community. New world order. New world order. Order. Order, order. In order to order. Order, order. Martial law in order. Order. Order, order. They got me feeling out of place. That's out of order. Order. Order, order. The system been out of order. Order, not like as in not working, that is in not in alignment. They call it an executive order. Order. Just to force you to, that's an order. Order. Just to force you to do something that would be otherwise unjustifiable. Order. Order, order. That's an order. Order. Supersize mine, because I need 2 sides. I'm a Gemini. I can laugh and cry and cut down the middle, split the deck till the cards are out of order. Order. Order, order. And the swords is drawn. And we find ourselves fighting. Make sure when your card is drawn, every time it flips, make sure the shit shows kings and queens, because I will forever be out of order. Order. Order, order. Rubber.
All right. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, my brother.
I know him. I know him.
All right. All right.
We wanna end our night with that poem right there, brother.
All right.
Appreciate that. I'm so happy that everything worked out the way that it did. That you pushed through and was able to attend, and let the people feel a little bit of just a little bit. Give them a little piece of you. Like I said, you want to stay connected to J Rose. You want to stay connected to Furious. You want to stay connected to Poetics, so that you can see what they have going on. These people are doing things on and off stage that are about positive vibes and positive vibration, just like you folks who joined us tonight.
I appreciate them.
I just want to give a special thanks, because we're kind of at the end of the show now. It's 8:04. I wanted to keep it until 8 o'clock, keep it within an hour. So I'm going to work on that. But I want to especially thank our guest artist for stopping by. Please give it up one more time for Furious Lord.
Appreciate the platform.
Yes. Give it up for J Rose. And please let him hear it. Poetics.
Yes.
If you guys had a good time. Did you guys have a good time? Poetic.
Yes.
J Rose. Yeah?
Okay.
Yeah, because I think the audience definitely had a good time. It was nice. But if you had a good time, please visit again sometime. I want to thank everyone for listening, for checking in, for sharing the live if you did, for participating. I am honored to have been vibing with you guys and appreciate you all. Please follow and download the episode to revisit this really fun night. Do have a good night and take good care. I want to shout out our sponsor at CompuFix Solutions, providing professional remote computer support. You can visit them at compufix.net and book your on-demand help desk tech. Thank you and be blessed.
All right, sir. All right.
Peace.
Peace. All right.